undefeated. We'll see if the Grizzlies can mess that up for them as we come back with the starters here at the Civic Center in just a moment on Hot Country KDY.
I've spent 20 years in the same job and decided it was time for a change. I wanted to return to school to build upon what I'd started right out of high school.
Missouri State University West Plains offers opportunities for everyone, wherever you are in life.
Missouri State West Plains offers me the flexibility I need at 40 years old to work, be with my family, and complete my degree program close to home.
The education you need for the life you want is waiting for you at Missouri State University West Plains. New beginnings and endless possibilities.
Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we have it all for you.
This is Mark at Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply. Right now we have the Yard Max 25-ton full beam log splitters. This is a heavy-duty, high-powered log splitter built tough and ready to handle all your wood cutting jobs. Get yours now at Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply for only $9.99. Stop in or go online to HirschEquipment.com.
Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we're more than a farm store.
Ozarks Healthcare Pain Management is here to help patients who have chronic pain. Dr. Ross Andreasen, Dr. Ryan Roberts, and Carol Macy are expert pain specialists. They will review test results to determine the best treatment of any chronic pain issues. Ozarks Healthcare Pain Management Clinic, located in West Plains at 3000 Independence Square. Call 417-256-1761. Find out more at ozarkshealthcare.com. Ozarks Healthcare Pain Management, where they are focused on your health.
How far would you have to travel to stay at the best hotel in the world? When it comes to Holiday Inn Express and Suites locations, the answer is West Plains. This past year, West Plains Holiday Inn Express and Suites received the top rating in customer satisfaction in the world. The top flight staff provides the best customer service possible. The hotel facilities are second to none. Enjoy a wonderful breakfast, go for a swim, work out in the gym. They offer meeting rooms too. For reservations, call 257-3000. Stay at the best. Holiday Inn Express and Suites in West Plains. They're there so you can be too.
It's back to the court for more Grizzly basketball on KDY.
Starters for both basketball teams as we get started here tonight. For the Middle Area Cardinals, they'll go with Manu Masamina. He is a 6'1 freshman from Belgium. Kerryon Murdoch is a 5'11 sophomore from Springfield, Illinois. Keontae Jones, a really good player, 6'6 freshman from Madison, Wisconsin. Kevin Stone, 6'5 sophomore from Canyon Country, California. And Malavi Leon, who is a very versatile 6'7 sophomore from the Netherlands. Starting five for the Grizzlies, Martavion Jones, 6'2 sophomore transfer from Kansas City. Scooter Williams, freshman from a 6'5 freshman from Clarksville, Tennessee. Nico Hill from Opanaki, New Zealand, a 6'6 sophomore for the Grizzlies. Trey Breland. Trey is a 6'4 sophomore from Hamden, Connecticut. And Ed Hussein, a 6'2 sophomore guard from Washington, D.C. Grizzlies are 13-7, 5-5 in the region. Mineral Area is 19-0 and 9-0 for the season, ranked number 2 in the country and undefeated. Well, Gary Lee, it'd be probably more fun to be 19-0 and undefeated, trying to finish the regular season undefeated. But if you can't be that, it's also a lot of fun to mess up someone's perfect regular season record, and the Grizzlies have a chance to do that here tonight. Oh, yeah, to be in a moment like this, I mean, if you're the Grizzlies, that's what you're playing for. You want to upset their apple cart, I mean, that would just be a big, big plus or a feather in their cap to knock them off. 6'7", Malavi Leon wins the tip, and it's basketball in the possession of the Mineral Area Cardinals to start it to our right there in the red with the gray trim and numerals. Grizzlies starting the matchup zone, left corner. Kevin Stone with a three, and it's off the mark. No good. Leons gets a far side rebound, though. Dishes, now at the right elbow, back to Malavi. He shoots the three, and it's off the mark. Rebound, Nico Hill. Last night, both teams started a little slow. The Grizzlies picked up the pace, though. Outside right side, here's Martavion Jones. This team, Mineral Area, coached by Luke Stregg, plays really good defense. They don't give you much easy. On the right side, Martavion curls over the top. Good hedge play on defense. Now Nico back out to Martavion. Up fake. kicks it left corner. Scooter with a three in the lead, and no good. Rebound comes off to Leon's, and the Cardinals come back from left to right. Top of the circle, Murdix with it in the left side. Now back out to Murdix at the left point. Ball fake, Leon has it now on the right side to Stone. Bounce pass in the middle, Murdix inside, outside, left wing. Here's a three, and that's good, and that's the way the game starts. Good ball movement, good patience. Both teams playing well here early. So, right off the bat, a three by Musamina, and that makes it 3-0. Grizzlies basketball. On the right side, Scooter, guarded by Keontae Jones. He'll dribble out and hedge a little bit. Now at the left point, ball fake by Martavion with a drive. Dishes inside. No look pass, tipped out of bounds by the Cardinals, 18-25. And the shot clock did not, I don't even know if the shot clock ran that time. Okay, they're going to take it down to 8.
Jones got bailed out that time, driving in there, having it tipped by Mineral Area to save possession.
Lob outside, 8 on the shot clock. Nico will get it to Martavion. Gets a screen. All the way in, left-hand layup, blocked out of bounds. 2 on the shot clock, still Grizzly basketball. Mark Seaver, Jonathan Huskerson, and Ed Beal are the officials for this ball game. And here we go on the inbound. Got to shoot it quick. Here's the shot from the corner, blocked by Leon. It'll be a shot clock violation, turnover on the Grizzlies. That was a pretty good job of defense that time by Mineral Area.
Yeah, it was. Their spacing's really good, and they're coming off screens and not allowing the Grizzlies to get any really good rhythm going offensively as of yet.
Front court right side, this is Manu Masamina. He holds the ball, now to the right corner. Carry-on Murdoch steps through, lob left corner. Leons has a three, a foul, and the basket counts, and he'll have a 4-point play attempt.
Well, last night he didn't score many points, and you know Mineral Area, they want to get him going early. They want him to be a presence in this basketball game to force the Grizzlies to have to deal with something else that they didn't have to last night.
Leons from the Netherlands will get one free throw for a 4-point play. It's already 6-0. Next, the free throw is good. 7-zip, full court pressure at the backcourt. Martavion, bounce across to Scooter, front court. Trey Breland, left side, Nico, open three, that's off the mark. Rebound far side, taken down by Murdix. Here come the Cardinals, already up 7-0 with the ball at the point. Carry-on Murdix. Over on the left side, Stone, lob pass, travel with the basketball. Mount Masamina with the travel violation. Turnover on the Cardinals.
Yeah, he probably should have took that shot. He had a good look, just didn't feel it, didn't trust it for whatever reason, and decided to take it in with the step. But you got to put the ball on the floor first.
Martavion in the front court right side to Trey Breland. Trey on the dribble, reverses. Now picks up the dribble, gets it to Nico, drives in, hangs and shoots, blocked again. Ball is out. No, it's going to be out of bounds off the Cardinals. And the shot clock again reset, and it shouldn't have. So they'll take it down to 12 seconds, perhaps something like 20 seconds.
Well, Mineral Area again bailing the Grizzlies out. They need to cash in on this. As, you know, right now, Mineral Area is playing on house money, 7-zip. If you're the Grizzlies, you want to get a bucket right here.
There's discussion and debate about what the shot clock should say. 20 is not going to be the number it's going to settle on. They'll take that down to probably 10, 11, 12 seconds, something like that.
I'm going to say 9, but
there's a bunch of people who are ready for the Grizzlies to score because people stand until the Grizzlies get their first bucket. And they're ready to see one go through the hoop right now. 7-0 is the score. Mineral Area with the lead and inbound play in the corner. Nico back outside, the ball stolen. Overplay by Carrion Murdix the other way, right-hand layup, missed it. Ball comes off, Leons has it, puts it in, 9-0. Timeout. He waited as long as he could, but Jared Fay just couldn't wait any longer. 17:09 to play in the first half. And the Mineral Area Cardinals, second best in the nation according to the final poll of the season, have the early lead. And we'll keep it here during this 30-second timeout. The Grizzlies have to figure out how to attack. I don't think we've really figured out yet how and where to attack this Mineral Area defense because there's really, if you're looking for a soft spot, there's not many to be found. And the Grizzlies will have it after the timeout.
Look for maybe Scooter Williams to catch it, out there on the wing and just put it on the floor and see what attention he could draw with his penetration and see what cutters are open. And there may be an easy layup to be found right there. But he's not been able to get very many good looks. They're kind of denying him the ball out there on the perimeter.
So it'll be Grizzly ball following the timeout. And they'll have it in the backcourt, no pressure by the Cardinals. And let's see if they go to a little half-court trap here. Scooter on the left sideline. Now ball tipped out front, taken away by Malavi Leon. Steps through all the way to the hole, lays it up and in. And now, well, he didn't do much last night, but he's doing something tonight. 8 points for Malavi Leon.
Well, everybody is set down but one dude. He's hanging true.
Here's Trey Breland with a pull-up shot an air ball, and taken away, now taken back. And then here's a steal and layup good by Martavion Jones.
That dude right down there, man, in front of us, he needs a button or something because he held true, he held strong, and he got his wish.
11-2 score. So maybe we've got one on the board. We can loosen up a little bit at the offensive end as the Cardinals now deep left corner again. Leon's with a pump fake, takes it all the way in. Up and under and lays it in. Well, like he's making it important tonight. He has 10 of the 13.
Yeah. Well, you could tell early that they wanted him to get going.
13-2 is the score. Grizzlies down by 11. Over top of the screen, Martavion step back, shoots a three. That's short. Rebound long, though. Here's Scooter. Pump fake up, block from behind, foul on the play. And the Grizzlies will shoot 2 on the foul called on Keontae Jones for Mineral Area.
Well, Mineral area right now is doing a really good job playing above the rim. I mean, they're really on rebounds and blocking shots and are making players, change their direction.
First free throw is good by Scooter. They have good overall height. Starting 5. They're not a real big team, but 6'7", 6'6", 6'5". Here's the next free throw. Good.
Athletic. They got good jumps, man. They can get up in the air.
Scooter makes a pair. Grizzlies trail by 9, 13-4. Back to the matchup zone. Murdoch, alley-oop pass in front, it stole it. And now Grizzlies come back with Nico over to Martavion, front court right side. Third turnover on the Cardinals. On the right side, here's Scooter, picked up by Leon. Bounce pass, low block on the baseline. Trey Breland steps back. He's going to shoot an arcing jumper, and that's good from 16 feet.
Yeah, tough shot, man. Good look, good roll, good release, nothing but net.
13-6, Cardinals by 7. And they're going to sub out 3 players at the next whistle. At the right point, now out front to the right side. Massimina. Grizzlies in the 1-2-2 matchup zone into the low block. They look inside, can't get it there to Leon. Bounce underneath. Now Jones slapped away from him, out of bounds. It'll stay with the Cardinals with 8 on the shot clock. They get Lamonte Doherty in the ball game, and boy, he's a load. He's 6'7", freshman from St. Louis. And they also put in J.P. Price, a 6'2" freshman guard from Rock Island, Illinois. He'll throw the ball inbounds, and J.P. Robinson comes in the game too. He is a freshman guard from Tuscumbia, Alabama. Pass in low, pick up, layup, good. Foul on the play, basket counts. Leon has another bucket, and he'll get a bucket plus 1 after the foul call on Trey Breland. That'll be his first.
Well, I listened to the first half last night, and Grizzlies did a really good job on him defensively. But you can just, are you seeing a little different player tonight for Mineral Area?
It would appear so. 5 points for the entire game last night. He's averaged, 19 points. Right point, Breland steps through, goes up, kicks it to the far left corner. Scooter has it. He's picked up by J.P. Price. That's a good matchup for Scooter. Now double team back outside. Breland shoots the 3 from the left wing. Good, Breland.
That was nice. Nice job right there by Scooter. Working the defense, drawing the defense in, kicking out for a good look at a three and then finishing with the made three.
Now we're going to a man-to-man. Robinson right wing inside. Leon cuts through the hole, lays it up and good as he beat Nico Hill down the lane. And they're just feeding him the ball tonight. 18-9. Grizzly basketball down by 9. Martavion Jones will get it to Breland at the left point. He'll move to the right side, to the right wing now. Bounce pass, bad pass, knocked away, stolen, but stolen back by Scooter Williams. Alley-oop underneath, pump fake, layup good by Nico Hill. Nico's first basket. Things have kind of settled in now. 13:40 to go in the first half. It's 18-11, Cardinals with a 7-point advantage. J.P. Robinson up high against the man-to-man. The left elbow. Here's Leon's guarded by Nico. Curling over the top. Robinson backdoor pass stolen away by Scooter Williams. He's on the run. He's going to go coast to coast. Lays it up and good. He burst the speed that time.
Yeah, he shifted and hit another gear just inside the free throw line to get the separation. Just lay that scoop shot off the glass.
Well, the Cardinals, though they do lead, they've turned it over 4 times here in the first 6.5 minutes. Left side, they'll hand it to Keontae Jones. Cut off on the baseline. Back outside to J.P. Price. He curls over the top. Trapped in the lane. Wraparound pass tipped out. Picked up by the Cardinals, though. On the left side, J.P. Robinson curls down the lane, steps through, puts it up off the board, and no good. Fight for the rebound, taken away by Scooter Williams, who bounces it off of J.P. Robinson out of bounds. Grizzly ball.
Grizzlies are playing better defense. The last 5 minutes, they've really cranked up their defensive pressure, and especially in the half court, and it's bringing them right back into this ball game.
So, 18-13. Cardinals lead, 12:45 to play, first half. Over on the right sideline, Scooter has it, picked up by Jones, who guarded him last night and did a really good job on him. Scooter, underneath, Nico, trapped underneath, up and under reverse, no good, but a foul on the play on Malavi Leon, and that'll be his first foul. So that's his first, and at the line it'll be Nico Hill as Roy Easy will check in for the Grizzlies. And Stone will check back in for the Cardinals. 12:33 to go in the first half. Grizzlies right now with Scooter Williams, Martavion Jones, Ed Hussein, Trey Breland, and the shooter, Nico Hill. To shoot 2, first try is good. 18-14. After the Cardinals jumped out to a 9-0 lead, it's been cut down to 4. And it could be 3 after this one. Here's the free throw by Nico. Good. Grizzlies 4 for 4 from the line, trailed by 3. Suddenly it's a one-possession game now. 18-15 Cardinals.
Well, the defense has ignited the offense, and they just need to keep that intensity up here with their substitution. Keep the pressure, force Mineral Area into bad decisions offensively.
Out high, Murdoch's on the dribble, spins around to the left wing to Price. Price has it, curls over the top of a screen, tries to get down the lane, goes up, forces a shot, back iron, no good. Two-handed putback is in by Keontae Jones. Boy, he's a good athlete.
Sometimes you can play good defense and the offense just outduels you, and that's kind of what just happened right there.
Scooter has it, goes to the left, finds the screen from Breland. Backdoor pass, Ed Hussein, wrap around to the far side, back to Ed for a 3 in the corner. No good, rims off the lip of the rim, picked up by Stone. Over on the left side now. Terrion Murdoch will get it to Price. Down the lane, beats his man, shoots it, no good. Got his own board, loose on the deck, tied up. That wasn't a jump ball, reach-in foul on Martavion for the Grizzlies. Stops the clock at 11:37, 20-15 Cardinals.
That was a really scrappy play by Price. He was bound and determined to get that shot off, and then getting his own rebound underneath was really big for Mineral Area.
Sebian Dillard, who is a walk-on freshman from Lexington, Kentucky, comes in the game for the Grizzlies. He's had some chances lately, and boy, is he taking advantage. Backdoor pass, ball kicked out of bounds. Last touched by the Grizzlies. 16 on the shot clock. 20-15, 5-point lead for the undefeated and second-ranked in the nation, Mineral Area Cardinals. They haven't had really any close games this season in terms of tight at the very end. They've won games by 10, 11 points. That's about it. and some blowouts. Doherty at the point. Back to the right point to Robinson. He'll set and shoot a three, and that's from short. And the ball is going to go out of bounds. Grizzlies didn't touch it, and it'll be Grizzly basketball as it went out on the Grizzly bench. Grizzlies tonight do not have Ian Lopez in the lineup. He has an ankle injury. Jamarius Sneed, he's still trying to get over his ankle injury. That's been going for a couple of weeks now. But hopefully both will be back for the region game next Friday at Mineral Area when the Grizzlies play the Moberly Greyhounds in the semifinal. Trey Breland will bring it up. Tried to pass it across, got hung up in the air, stolen by Kevin Stone. Now back come the Cardinals, 3-on-3. He'll lean in, shoot, and score. That's what happens when you jump up in the air and get hung up. 22-15.
Know what you're going to do when you get there. Don't try to make that decision once you get there.
Here's Scooter, goes down the lane, and he'll be fouled on the shot. And he'll shoot two. A lot of teams don't have anyone that can match up with Scooter Williams most of the time just because of his size and his athletic ability. But the Cardinals have Keontae Jones, who is about the same height, maybe even an inch taller, and the same kind of athlete. That last foul, J.P. Robinson for the Cardinals. One free throw of two is good by Scooter. 22-16. Muhammad Cora was in only briefly, comes out. And the next free throw for Scooter to come, 22-16. And the next try is short, and the rebound, there's Trey Breland up and under. Good foul on the play, basket counts. Good hustle by Trey Breland, beating Lamonte Doherty to that offensive rebound, and he'll have a chance for a three-point play.
That right there is sniffing out a rebound with just good quickness and strength.
That makes it 22-18, and the Grizzlies are in the hunt now. They're down by 4. Sophomore Trey Breland with a chance to make it a three-point game again, and it's good. So, the Grizzlies have cut this thing down. It was 9-0. Now it's 22-19. Burdick's out front on the wing. Now back to the point to Robinson. Little three-man weave out front. Backing down, kicking it on the wing. Massimino, whistle travel with the basketball. And the Grizzlies now, Gary, with a chance to tie with a three.
Yeah, and if you're, Coach Fay, I'm sure right now he likes where his team's at, and he just, wants to see him get another good look at the basket. Not rush a shot, just, get a good look and cash in.
Scooter out high to the left side, guarded by Murdix. He can take him if he can get a little help. Pass on the far side, Dillard. Scooter with it. On the floor, right-hand floater. Up, no good. Whistle, offensive foul on Scooter Williams. Well, if you come down the lane and leave your feet like that, someone from Mineral Area is going to draw a charge in most cases, and they did there.
Mineral Area did a really good job of denying the Grizzlies their kick out. When they are penetrating, Mineral Area is able to quickly get out there and pick up the guys at the wing where there's nowhere else to go but to the basket with 3 Mineral Area Cardinals in your face.
Timeout on the floor. Well, we'll take a break here. Minute timeout. Grizzlies trail by 3, 22-19, and we're back in a minute on KDY.
Ozarks Healthcare Pain Management is here to help patients who have chronic pain. Dr. Ross Andreasen, Dr. Ryan Roberts, and Carol Macy are expert pain specialists. They will review test results to determine the best treatment of any chronic pain issues. Ozarks Healthcare Pain Management Clinic, located in West Plains at 3000 Independence Square. Call 417-256-1761. Find out more at ozarkshealthcare.com. Ozarks Healthcare Pain Management, where they are focused on your health.
How far would you have to travel to stay at the best hotel in the world? When it comes to Holiday Inn Express and Suites locations, the answer is West Plains. This past year, West Plains Holiday Inn Express and Suites received the top rating in customer satisfaction in the world. The top flight staff provides the best customer service possible. The hotel facilities are second to none. Enjoy a wonderful breakfast, go for a swim, work out in the gym. They offer meeting rooms too. For reservations, call 257-3000. Stay at the best. Holiday Inn Express and Suites in West Plains. They're there, so you can be too.
The Grizzlies play here on Hot Country KDY.
halfway through the first half. It's 22-19. Grizzlies trail by 3. Grizzlies got off to a poor start. They trailed 9-0. Jared Fay called timeout, and since that point, they have outscored Mineral Area 19-13.
And I'm sure Coach Fay said, guys, we got to play defense. We got to get more physical on the defensive side of the ball, and our offense will get going.
Right side, here are the Cardinals with the lead of 3 at the point on the right wing. Now out front, J.P. Robinson. Grizzlies back to the zone. Down the lane, Jones dishes across, and Doherty lost it on the way up, but I believe he got fouled, and he did. Roy Easy is going to be called for the Grizzly foul there, and that'll be Roy's first team foul number 5 on the Grizzlies. Boy, this kid at the line coming off the bench, 6'7" from St. Louis. And the free throw here is good. And we have played a little over 10 minutes. Two teams have combined for some pretty good free throw shooting. Only one missed so far tonight. Muhammad Cora will come in for the Grizzlies for Roy. Muhammad Cora is a 6'7" freshman from Renton, Washington, and has really played well lately. Really works hard inside. Next free throw by Doherty is good. 24-19, Cardinals by 5. Grizzlies need a basket. It looks like a zone now by Mineral Area. Freeland with it. Right point, Scooter. Left wing, Trey. High post, Cora. Left corner, open. Sebian Dillard with a 3. Good job by the Grizzlies. Getting it inside, then the kick out, and a wide open 3. He's such a good story. He's a freshman walk-on. Hasn't had many chances, but boy, he's taking advantage of what he has. Low block, left wing, Robinson shoots a 3. No good. Rebound long to the corner, Muhammad Cora. Those long arms got hold of it. And back come the Grizzlies down by 2. Nico Hill to Scooter Williams. Sebian Dillard the other night was our leading scorer at State Fair. He had 15 points. Knocked away from him. Gets by his guy. Right side, Trey for a 3 in the lead. No good. Rebound long, and it's taken away by Keontae Jones. Back to go 3-on-1. They alley-oop down low to Doherty. Catches right hand, baby hook, good. Boy, that's a good shot.
Yeah, that's foul.
And a foul after the play was over, and Doherty just knocked Scooter flat on his rear end as he turned to go up floor. That'll be his second foul.
It was challenged by the coach, but yeah, that was a forearm shiver.
You don't get challenges in this for that. Luke Stregg, he's just an innocent bystander.
Yeah.
I'm just a victim of circumstance here. Martavion in the front court for the Grizzlies, down 4. We fought back into this thing. Martavion, left side, Trey Breland. Dribbles over to the right wing. Keeps the dribble, bounce low block. Muhammad Cora double-teamed. Hands it to Trey, goes down the baseline. Pull up, floating jumper way too hard. On the far side, Robinson has it. Back the other way, the Cardinals. He'll pick it up over on the right point to Doherty. Back to the point, now on the left wing, Keontae Jones. Curls over the top, down the lane, hangs, shoots, no good. Got a foul in the play, though, and a blocking foul. It'll be 2 shots for the Cardinals. 7:53 to go in the half. 26-22 Mineral Area.
Neither team has given up easy baskets. Both teams are really forcing their defense and just not going to give up anything easy. This is a lot of fun, and it shows they played last night. It's not, the pace of the game is really not what you would think it would normally be. You're seeing a lot of ball movement on each end offensively.
Keontae Jones at the line. First one is good. Bad news. 3rd foul on Martavion Jones, so he has to go to the bench, and there goes your point guard for the rest of the half. Free throw no good on the second try. So that means more than likely Scooter Williams is going to be the point guard now. Over on the left side, Sebian Dillard will move it back out against this zone. Steps through to the corner. Trey Breland with a tough catch there. Curls into the lane, leans in, shoots it. Backboard won't go. Too hard. Rebound to Price. Now up the floor. He'll take it. Bounce pass up to Stone. Tie up. Jump ball. Grizzly basketball. Gary gave him the ball, but he gave it to him where he couldn't do anything with it.
Yeah, well, there's just so much under the basket, so many bodies under there that it's just hard to get anything done.
So it'll be Grizzly basketball with Scooter. 7.5 to go in the first half. 27-22 when Martavion went out of the game. Now Scooter dribbles over, kicks it inside. Bad pass off the hands of Muhammad Cora. Grizzlies' third turnover.
There's just too many bodies in there.
Robinson will filter through, goes up, travels with the basketball. Turnover 7 on Mineral Area here in the half. They lead 27-22.
I'm really impressed how good both teams are doing, denying any good looks outside that three-point line, but yet able to really clog it up underneath.
Well, let's see if the Grizzlies can pop open old number 0 and let him start firing away here. They're paying pretty close attention to Ed Hussein, though, over here in the left corner. Scooter with a straight-on 3. That's way off. No good. And the rebound taken down by Price. Back come the Cardinals with Murdoch. Takes it in, leans in, whistle, travel with the basketball.
Well, again, you get bailed out, so I'd like to see the Grizzlies crack some threes here. Uh-oh, not that.
And the ball passed up the floor off the hands of Ed Hussein, who had J.P. Price right in his hip pocket. And the Grizzlies give it right back. Well, the Cardinals have given the Grizzlies chances here to pull even. And now they give it back to the Cardinals again. It's a 5-point game. At the point, dribbling over, will hand it off to the point man. Here is a drive. That's got to be an offensive foul. Keontae Jones just ran flat over Scooter Williams as he went down the lane.
But if you're going to get a layup inside, that's almost how you're going to have to run in there. You're going to have to take it in there with authority. And defensively, you're going to have to be willing to take that shot.
So, first foul on Jones. He'll go out and get a rest. 6:32, still 27-22. Grizzly ball. Scooter has it at the point. And right side, Sevian Dillard. Drives the lane, goes up, left hand, scoop shot off the board, good. Sevian Dillard, the left-hander, gets the ball to fall off the glass.
That was a beautiful-looking play and shot.
Right corner, Stone wide open for a 3, and it's good. You can't leave him standing there like that. Stone has 5, 30-24. Grizzlies down 6. Backdoor pass, Dillard cuts in, off the board, and good. Good give-and-go play that time. Scooter to Sevian Dillard.
Yeah, Scooter set that up nicely and makes the perfect pass for an easy layup.
Murdoch will penetrate. Goes up for the shot over Muhammad Cora, and a foul on the play on the shot. Yeah, so it'll be 2 shots. 30-26. Grizzlies down 4. 5:47 to go in the first half. So that is the first foul on Muhammad Cora for the Grizzlies. The shooter here is Terrion Murdoch from Springfield, Illinois. First free throw, no good. Mineral Area takes time. 5:47 to play in the first half from the Civic Center at Joe Paul Evans Arena. MSU West Plains has clawed their way back in, and they're down by 4, 30-26. And we're back in a minute on KDY.
Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we have it all for you.
HirschEquipment.com. This is a game changer for anyone looking for equipment. That's because all of Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply's equipment inventory is now listed on one site. You can find tractors, lawn equipment, trailers, livestock equipment, pre-owned inventory, and more. In fact, you can go to the site and get a quote and get the value of your trade. Now, once you find what you're looking for, how about financing? The Hirsch Equipment Finance Department can set you up with a payment plan you can work with, getting you the tractor or other equipment you need. Apply today. Bottom line, HirschEquipment.com helps you find it, and the staff makes the process easy. There's no reason to put it off. Get what you need today with the help of HirschEquipment.com.
Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply since 1974. Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we're more than a farm store.
College basketball action with the Grizzlies continues now on Hot Country KDY.
Back to it. Free throw. Terrion Murdoch makes 1 of 2. It's 31-26. And the Grizzlies have been able to fight back in mainly because number 33, Malavi Leons, is on their bench and has been for quite a while. Boy, he tore us up early. Scooter with a 3 at the left point. No good. Tipped out, and it's going to go out of bounds off the Grizzlies, Muhammad Cora. Trey Breland will check in for Nico Hill for the Grizzlies with 5:31 to play in the half. 31-26. Malavi Leons is now back in the ball game. He has 15 of their 31 points. So the Grizzlies will match up, and Muhammad Cora is going to guard Leons, who catches at the left elbow. Backdoor pass, good. Feed, layup, good. Well, how about that?
Yeah, that was, all right, you're going to come double team me? I'll just make a backdoor pass behind my back, and we'll shoot a layup.
Massimina with the bucket. Now Trey Breland the other end. Lost it on the way up. Bumped off Leons. Fast break. 3-on-3. Kick it back on the right side to Murdoch. In the lane. Pass underneath Stone. Catches, shoots. Missed. Foul on the play on the Grizzlies. Muhammad Cora with his second foul, and that will necessitate a change. Roy Easy will come in for the Grizzlies, and Muhammad will probably come out at that point. Kevin Stone from California. He has 5 points. First free throw try here is no good. Muhammad goes out, and Roy comes in. Grizzlies are down 7, 5:01 to go. Next try is good. 34-26. And they take Leons back out of the ball game. Thank you very much. At the point, Trey Breland.
I think he's got 2 fouls.
Down the right side, Breland all the way in, goes up, slapped off the backboard, picked up by Scooter. He goes up and lays it in. Everything the Grizzlies have got in the first half offensively have had to work for. It hasn't been anything really easy. 34-28. Murdoch's over on the right side to Robinson, guarded by Scooter Williams. Gets a screen. That's an illegal screen. Good grief. Lamonte Doherty just elbowed Scooter as he tried to go over the screen and got knocked to the deck, and that's Doherty's 3rd foul. So he'll have to come out. Keontae Jones will check back into
and a technical. There was a technical as well. It's big.
Ooh, so a technical added on to that.
Yeah, exactly. You got 1-and-1 free throws, and then you'll have technical free throws, and you'll get the basketball.
And you get another foul. That's 4 on him now. So he picks up 2 fouls and a technical, basically. 2 personal fouls and a tee. Ed Hussein will be the shooter for the Grizzlies at the free throw line for the technical fouls. First free throw is good. Second free throw is good. Well, free throws are kind of keeping us in at 34-30. The Grizzlies are doing a good job at the line. They're 8 out of 9 so far. And now Scooter Williams will go to the line.
But now he's going to shoot 1-and-1, but technical aren't you awarded the basketball?
Not in this particular case.
Okay. All right.
Here's the free throw. First try, good. Scooter Williams cuts it down to 3. Nico Hill will check in for Roy Easy. The officials telling Nico what he can and can't do on the rebound here. Next free throw for Scooter is no good. Massimina gets the rebound, and the Cardinals come back leading 34-31. Murdoch beats his guy, drives in, left-hand reverse, no good, but a foul on the play. And that time, that was kind of a breakdown defensively as Murdoch got by his guy, and there's really not much help there, but he got a foul on the play. Debian Dillard will be called for his first foul. And Terrion Murdoch at the free throw line to shoot. 2 shots. 5'11" sophomore. First free throw is good. 35-31. Cardinals by 4. And good again. Both teams getting it done at the free throw line. Scooter Williams now, 36-31. Grizzlies down 5. Trey Breland on the left sideline. Over to Scooter. Top of the circle. Steps back. Bounce pass underneath. Nico trapped. Double team. Loose ball. Lobs it out front. Gets it to Scooter. Hit on the shot clock. Price on him. Left corner. There's an open three for Ed Hussein, but it won't fall. Rebound slapped out to Kevin Stone. And back come the Cardinals in the red. He'll hand to Murdoch on the left sideline. Over on the right point. Massimina, right corner. Stone has it. Now he'll wait and get it out. Around the horn it goes. Down the lane, inside, outside. Jones has it. Stone with 14 on the shot clock. Left point, Price. Up fake. Gets in the lane. Right hand teardrop goes in. J.P. Price with his first basket. 38-31. Lead back out to 7. It was just 3 a moment ago.
Mineral Area's kind of picked the tempo up a little bit. They're playing a little faster than the Grizzlies are right now.
Scooter Williams, guarded by Jones, dribbles over. Now on the left side, Sebian with another 3. Good! Sebian Diller from about 24 feet, left wing. Good shot. Boy, that's a big shot too, Gary. He has 10 points off the bench.
He's kept them in the game, Harlan.
That is a very valid point. Manu Massimina over on the right side to Stone. 38-34, Grizzlies trail by 4. Against number 2 in the nation and undefeated. Mineral Area at the elbow, backing down, up and under, trap, back outside on the point. Price, right side, Massimina, back over to Jones. And they don't get the shot off. Shot clock violation. Great defense that time by the Grizzlies.
Yeah. And that's, as well as both teams are playing, that's the first violation we've had right there.
Still don't get why Malavi Leons isn't playing. He only has 1 foul. Not hurt. But boy, he was hurting us. So the longer he sits over there on their bench, the better. Now, down by 4. The Grizzlies can make this, again, a 1-possession game. Out front, Williams to the left elbow. Nico back to the corner to Ed Hussein. Gets a screen out to the point. Boy, they don't give Ed Hussein any room.
No.
For good reason. Scooter's going to spin on the baseline here. Now they hedge. Now they get it inside Isaiah Wilson in the game for the Grizzlies. 5 on the shot clock. Going to have to do something. Far side, Nico's got time. Shoots the 3. Ball blocked. Got it back. Shot clock violation. Back to back.
Defensive juggernaut.
Well, Leons was going to come in. Luke Stregg grabbed him by the arm and said, nope.
But I really like this kind of game. I like to see both teams really get after it.
The right side, Price for the Cardinals. Stone on the right side. Grizzlies pack it in a little bit here. Over on the right wing to the baseline. Burgess cut off by Nico Hill. Good job. Now out front, ball kicked away and deflected. And the outside official will call that off of Scooter Williams. It'll stay with Mineral Area with 6 on the shot clock.
Another really good defensive series for the Grizzlies.
And J.P. Robinson, the little guard, will check back in for Mineral Area. Sebian Dillard, who was out just for a brief time, comes back in for for Ed Hussein. And it'll be played in at midcourt. Cardinals pick it up with 6 on the shot clock. Left side, left wing. Price going to launch a long 3, and it's no good. Rebound long though, and it's taken by Robinson. And it stays with the Cardinals. At the point, Jones down the lane. Goes up, gets bumped, shoots a little hanger. Good. Whistle, timeout call by Mineral Area. 40-34, 1:17 to play in the first half. And let's see if it's going to be a 30-second timeout. Last regular season game for both teams here. Mineral Area could finish 20-0 and 10-0 in region play. The Grizzlies, if they could win, 14-7, 6-5. Neither team has anything now until the region tournament, which will be played at Mineral Area starting next week. But before that, we'll have the play-in game between Three Rivers and State Fair to see who will play Mineral Area in the first round. So that game will be played, I'm not sure, Monday or Tuesday night.
You know, I tell you what, that could be really interesting. Three Rivers has the roster to play with Mineral Area. Would you agree or disagree?
Well, Jared Fay says they have the best personnel in the region. And so it would not be beyond the realm of possibilities to see Three Rivers really raise their game up, go in there and maybe beat Mineral Area. We'll see about that. Meanwhile, Grizzly basketball, left side, Isaiah Wilson from Phoenix, Arizona. Freshman guard, beats his guy on the dribble. Pull up, hanging jumper off the board, no good. Foul on the play, and he'll shoot too. And Isaiah likes to do that. He'll shoot that bank shot as he comes in from the wing. You don't see that a whole lot anymore. Terrion Murdix with his first foul. 1:01 to play in the half. Isaiah Wilson, he's shown some flashes as he's been given more chances in the last probably 3 weeks. Now we'll determine exactly who the last foul was on, then we'll move on. Isaiah the line, he should be shooting two with 1:01 to play in the half. 40-34, Grizzlies down 6, free throw good. Isaiah Wilson from Phoenix, Arizona. Trey Breland is back in the game for Muhammad Cora. This has been really, since the start, at least when Mineral Area jumped out 9-0. From that point on, it's been generally a much more defensive kind of game. 1:01 to play in the half. Next try on no good. Ball long off the back iron. Keontae Jones has it. 40-35. Grizzlies down 5. Baseline move up and under. Pass back to the point. Good ball movement. Robinson cut off. Lost the basketball and a whistle. And they're going to call a reach-in foul on Isaiah Wilson for the Grizzlies. So it'll be 2 shots due to the double bonus.
Wilson knows he was so close to swipe that away. I mean, so close. Great hustle play. I don't have a problem with that foul at all. That was great hustle.
Ed Hussein comes back in for Isaiah, who just picked up his first foul. J.P. Robinson, 2 shots. First try is good. I don't know why they were going to play that, because that's 10 team fouls on the Grizzlies. I don't think the officials even picked that up. But it doesn't matter now. 41-35. Next try is good. 7-point game again with 50 seconds left in the half. Williams up high, and the Cardinals go to a straight man-to-man. Scooter at the point. Right corner, Ed Hussein with a 3 look, no good. Rebound knocked away from Dillard, but a foul will go against the Cardinals, and that'll be on J.P. Price. And that'll put Sevian Dillard at the line to shoot 2.
Well, again, you know, Dillard, he's got a nose for the ball, especially here in this first half of this game.
He is one of the best stories this season as the year has played out. You don't know what the year's going to be like the first half of the year, so you got to wait till the end. And here toward the end, the Grizzlies a little shorthanded, have had to go a little deeper on the bench. And because of that, this kid that just walked on, no scholarship, has shown that he can play. And
he's a gamer.
From Lexington, Kentucky, a lot of good ball players come from that part of the world, just like out of Memphis and some other places. Here comes the 2-shot attempt for Sevian Dillard, who tonight, off the bench, has 10 points for the Grizzlies. He's probably been their best offensive player so far. Free throw try. First one is good. He's got that smooth left-hand release. He has 11, 42-36. It's got to be those orange shoes he wears. Here's the next try with the left hand. That's good. Got 12. Gee whiz, you play like that, you get more minutes. All he does is play well and score when he plays. Grizzlies matchup. 25 on the game clock, 20 on the shot clock. At the left point, Murdix. They're going to hold. Now Price. They're holding for the next thing to the last shot. There's 4 seconds difference. Out front, Murdoch's right wing. Robinson wide open, unguarded three, rims off. Ball tipped over to the corner. Scooter has it. 3, 2, Scooter, shoot. Oh, foul. Into the half, no good. No call comes the Grizzlies' way, and at the half, the Grizzlies have cut that lead down again to 5 points. They trail at 42-37 against number 2, Mineral Area. Here at the Civic Center, Grizzly halftime is here, and that means the Grizzly interview is up next. And it's brought to you by Missouri State University, West Plains, New Beginnings, and Endless Possibilities. The Grizzly interview straight ahead on KDY.
I've spent 20 years in the same job and decided it was time for a change. I wanted to return to school to build upon what I'd started right out of high school.
Missouri State University West Plains offers opportunities for everyone, wherever you are in life.
Missouri State West Plains offers me the flexibility I need at 40 years old to work, be with my family, and complete my degree program close to home.
The education you need for the life you want is waiting for you at Missouri State University West Plains. New beginnings and endless possibilities.
It's Grizzly Halftime on KDY. It's our great pleasure, as always, to welcome a guest from Missouri State University West Plains. And in this particular case, we want to welcome Assistant Professor Brenda Smith, who is a part of the Child and Family Development Department at Missouri State University West Plains. Brenda, thanks for taking the time to talk with us today. And tell people a little bit about the department you work in and what it entails.
Okay, well, I'm glad to be here. Our students that take Child and Family Development, we have several degrees in which they can enroll and go into the workforce immediately with an Associate Applied Science, and or they could go on to a bachelor's degree with an Associate of Arts in Child and Family Development. We also have 2 degree certificates that are now available. We have a basic certificate of proficiency, which is 12 credit hours that individuals working in the field of child care can take classes for advancement. And then we also have an advanced technical certificate in Child and Family Development where they can get 25 credit hours of Child and Family Development. So we have improved and advanced our degrees and certificates that are available over the last 2 years. And those programs are also, all those degrees are available as a 2-year program, and then they can transfer to Springfield or other 4-year universities to complete their bachelor's degree. So we tried to make it sure that we were aligned with other campuses of what we offer here in West Plains.
Our special guest is Brenda Smith from the Child and Family Development Department. Now, the title of your department is Child and Family Development, not Child Development, not Family Development, but it's 2 different things. Are these 2 different things we're talking about, or do they go hand in hand?
They go hand in hand, Harlan. We often have students who come to our program who want to go into early childhood in child care, but we also have students that are interested in social work or going into psychology or going into family services. So we have the ability, our students can go on from an associate's degree to complete either 3 or 4 different tracks on the Springfield campus with family studies, youth development, or early childhood, as we have been doing for many years. So they are available to complete a degree in another field, but also have a minor in Child and Family Development, which we offer classes to from human development to the actual specifics of early childhood and infancy and toddler programs, middle childhood. So we have a variety of topics and even new courses that are special topics when we have a demand.
What sort of occupations are we talking about here with a degree from this department? Is counseling one of those things, or what is involved here?
Well, there's really about 100 different occupations that you can go into with a background in child and family development. But yes, counseling is a big field that many of our students will come to us with an interest in going to as a further degree. We have the background, yes, that would give them a strong foundation with what's happening in families and how to even deal with dysfunctional families. We're not sure. We have normal families, yes, but many times we have difficulties and challenges to work with and work through. So that's what our program helps people to understand and move on with a career to help other people. So we have a variety from occupations and job positions that could be right out of the 2-year program, or they could go on to a further advanced degree that might require more studies in a child as a bachelor's degree. Excuse me.
Well, I know when we talk about like the nursing program or the medical field or things like that, you're pretty much guaranteed that you're going to be able to, find something and make it a career. Does the same sort of thing apply with this? Because I know there's a great need, and people and a lot of agencies are really stretched thin when it comes to clients and families and individuals in general. Do you have what is the forecast for somebody that's getting into one of these fields?
Well, it really is very good, because with the background in a variety of areas, you could pretty much make your own degree and career and program. We have people that are going into the field. We have about 150 to 200 students on average every year, and they find occupations and jobs pretty much with the associates of applied science with less than 2 years, and they're in the field making money, if you will, as they have the paid position. And then others, they may be working as they go through as an intern or as a practicum class, and they're working in the field to learn more about, such as CASA as a volunteer or child advocacy. We have a lot of students who want to go into helping families, like the Division of Family Services, and a lot of different areas that, even in Boys and Girls Club, there's areas in which they can assist programming in needs. And then there's areas such as families with advocacy for homeless and how to help individuals in social needs as well. So, and some, as you mentioned earlier, therapies that they may be working with them on a family basis. So a lot of different things, and they can, again, apply for or work through to get those positions and pretty much make it what they would like. We've even had students who were interested in pet therapy to work with students, work with families.
That's pretty interesting stuff. And, each year when we make the rounds here and talk to various people, you're one of them. When we talk to somebody, a lot of the time they will say, there's a lot of new stuff. Your department obviously has quite a bit of new stuff from the sounds of it.
We do. We try to keep abreast with our employers in the area, and not just here in the West Plains area, but we work with employers that are in our surrounding communities of the 6-7 counties that we serve. And we try to give our students those opportunities of community service and to be able to go back into their communities and not just depend on the theory, but to apply what they're learning to help individuals at home. We try to give them a positive lab, hand-on experience when they're working with children and families. We want to focus on what it is that their interest is and try to build the program so that it applies to what the needs are in their individual communities as they get their degrees and move forward.
I'm pretty close with some people that work in the social field, and I think we take for granted a lot of the time. I don't know what the classic definition of a normal life is, but we see people who have challenges every day in their lives, whether it's as an individual, as a family, and involving children, where it's necessary to have trained professionals, try to help in these particular cases. And the amount of education the type of education you get is very key to this, to become qualified in order to serve. And for a lot of people, they're not looking at a dollar sign. They're looking because they genuinely have an authentic desire to help people, and you need to have that in these particular types of fields, I would imagine.
Definitely. We have students who, like you said, they want to work and help other people. It may not be the income that's interesting as well, I'm sure it is, but the individual has the desire to help others, and it could be from being a parent teacher in a classroom in a school district. It could be preschool, and we try to help a lot of individuals in a lot of areas. In fact, we have about 13 or 14 classes each semester, and with that being said, we have enrollment coming up soon. In the middle of April, enrollment starts for the summer and the fall semesters, and individuals can contact the main campus, or they can go online to see some of the programs that we offer besides the child and family development courses that we have, and that would be going to the www.westplains or wp.missouri-state.edu and see those on the website. A lot more detail can be found there, or call the switchboard at 417-255-7255 and contact the registration and office and admissions, and they can give some more information depending on what their interests are.
Brenda, thank you so much for taking the time to talk today. It's not just an interesting subject, an interesting department that you work in, but more necessary and vital as time goes by here that we've seen. And you need good people, good-hearted people to do a lot of these jobs, and a great job on behalf of your department for helping develop those type of individuals. We thank you for talking with us today, and we look forward to talking to you again.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Brenda Smith, our guest here on KDY, and Grizzly Halftime brought to you by Missouri State University West Plains. New beginnings and endless possibilities.
I chose Missouri State University West Plains because I was able to get a quality education by having more one-on-one time with my professors.
Missouri State University West Plains offers opportunities for everyone, wherever you are in life.
I experienced so many amazing opportunities for travel, involvement, leadership, and growth. I couldn't have made a better decision for my first 2 years of college.
The education you need for the life you want is waiting for you at Missouri State University West Plains. New beginnings and endless possibilities.
Grizzly basketball continues now on Hot Country KDY.
Here at the half, the score is 42-37. Mineral Area with a 5-point lead, and they are trying to finish the regular season undefeated and try to go into the region tournament with an overall record of 20-0. Here in the first half, Gary sits over here to my right. You know, Gary, when Martavion Jones, the Grizzly point guard, went out with his third foul, it was 27-22. I made a note of that to see what would happen after that. And the Grizzlies have held their ground. They're still just down 5, and Martavion finished the first half on the bench. But when your point guard goes out of the ball game against a team that plays this kind of defense, you really worry about being able to take care of the ball and stay in the basketball game. But, boy, thanks to Stebby and Dillard off the bench and pretty good defense for the Grizzlies, they're right there with just down 5 going into the second half.
Yeah, you got to like your chances. You know, I mean, these first, 5-6 minutes of the second half is really going to be important for the Grizzlies to chip away, but I think more importantly, not to let it get away from them. Defensively, both teams are playing good, but Mineral Area is just playing a little bit better. I mean, they're number 2 in the nation, and they're showing, tonight just why that is, because they can get after you defensively, but they move with the ball so well in the paint. I mean, their guards are really good protecting it and being able to penetrate, pull up and hit those little jumpers or dish it off to someone, taller that can bounce it off the glass or just slam it down.
But it's been hard for the Grizzlies in this first half of the ball game to score. I mean, it's been a chore to score just to get good looks at the basket. And, again, their shooting percentage tonight has not been great, a little better than last night. And the other factor here is we check the scoring from the first half. Malavi Leon who averages 19 a game, had 15 in the first half, but he got those points. He came out of the ball game and never came back in. And so that's a little bit of a mystery wrapped inside an enigma. I don't know. But that it just I did not understand that because he was just killing us. Just flat killing us. And they took him out and he stayed on the bench. That's all right. Grizzlies down 5, and that's with Scooter Williams only with 6 points in the first half. 4 points for Nico Hill, 8 for Trey Breland. Sevian Dillard, the leading scorer for the Grizzlies, with 12 points off the bench tonight. That includes a couple of threes. And the free throw shooting has been really good for both teams. Grizzlies 12 out of 15 from the line. Mineral Area 11 out of 14. And we're about ready to start the second half. And especially against a really good team, the beginning of the half, we were talking about this today. First 4 minutes of the second half usually tells a tale about what the second half is going to be like. And you use that. You can look at that 2 different ways. You can say, well, on the one hand, can we just hold our ground? On the other hand, do we take the game to them or try to take the game to them? Maybe change the pace, give ourselves some more opportunities to score. But I think you got to be really careful here starting the second half.
Well, the Grizzlies have got to find a way to be more consistent with their penetration and their kick out and, maybe making an extra pass to get a little better look at a shot because, man, it was really hard to get a good look in that first half.
Grizzlies start their 5 that started the game except Martavion Jones is on the bench. Sevian Dillard is out there. 1-2-2 zone. Pass inside. Layup is good. Good cut to the basket by Keontae Jones. And he picks up his 8th-point pass. There's Sevian Dillard with the layup. Up and good. And the Grizzlies attack quick inside. He got an easy lay-in. Sevian Dillard now with 14 points. At the right point, left point now. 44-39. Pass low block. Jones inside, outside, right point. There's a set shot for a 3. Won't fall. Rebound Trey Breland for the Grizzlies. Up the left side, Scooter Williams. Down the lane, far side, right side. Ed can't get the shot away. Scooter on the right sideline. 18 on the shot clock. Knocked away from Breland. Knocked away again. And
it touched him. It touched him.
The Cardinals slapped the ball away. I thought they slapped the ball away and it went over the timeline. And Scooter picked it up, and they call that an over and back.
Yeah, that should be Grizzly basketball because there was definite contact by a Cardinal player of the basketball.
Murdoch on the right wing. Leans in, shoots up and good as the Grizzlies jumped out to try to cut off a pass, and Murdoch just gave it and went up and under and laid it in. He has 5, 46-39. Breland goes in, drives, and he got fouled, and he'll shoot 2. With 18:44 to go. Second half, 46-39. Mineral Area with the 7-point lead. Grizzlies played at Mineral Area last night and lost 73-48. Game really got away in the second half. Trey Breland at the line here to shoot. First try, good.
How about the Lady Grizzlies picking up the win?
One more try for Trey Breland. It's up, and it's good. (46-41). And that's where this game has been for about the last 12 minutes or so. High post, pass underneath, Stone up, and he got fouled on the play. They love to run that pass to the high post and then cut on the baseline and try to find somebody wide open. Breland picks up the foul, Trey's second. And Kevin Stone, the free throw shooter. 1 out of 2 today. Free throw, no good.
Yeah, the Lady Grizzlies, their next stop, they're going to be playing at Indian Hills for districts this coming week.
No good on the second, so Stone misses a pair. Congratulations to the Lady Grizzlies. Indian Hills knocked off Iowa Western. That's something right there. Scooter in the corner. Cross court and catches, shoots the three, and it's good. Big bucket right there. Cuts it to 2, H. Ed Hussein made 1. He could make 12. You never know. He made 12 here last week. Pass in the middle, stolen away. Grizzlies with it. Down by 2. Pass up ahead. Sebian Dillard catches, lays it up. Good. Foul on the play, and the game is tied. And guess who? Who was it? Sebian Dillard. Off the turnover. Ties it at 46. Gary, they have a chance here to have the lead with 18:01 to go. Boy, kid is something else. He had 15 points tonight. Free throw is good, and the Grizzlies take a 1-point lead, 47-46. And now on defense, the Grizzlies against this Mineral Area squad. Yet to taste defeat this year. A good place to do it would be the Civic Center. On the right point, Darian Murdoch. Massimina on the wing. Back to Massimina at the point for a 3, and the lead off the board way too hard. Rebound to Dillard for the Grizzlies, and we come back with a chance to add to the lead. Scooter curls over the top, cut off, steps back, shoots a 2, and it's no good short. That's a forced jumper, and now back the other way. Come the Cardinals. Murdoch's on the wing. Cross-court pass left corner. Stone from the left corner for a 3, no good. And the rebound foul is on Scooter Williams over the back. That'll be his second foul. So right now, the Grizzlies have Ed Hussein, Sebian Dillard, Scooter Williams, Nico Hill, and Trey Breland. When the horn went off just now, Sebian Dillard looked over his shoulder to see if he was coming out of the ball game. I got news for him. He keeps playing like this, he's going to have to quit looking over his shoulder. He has 17 points off the bench tonight. Here's the inbound play. Opposite side lay in good. Boy, that happens so often. You say, how does that happen like that? Good screen, good movement. Keontae Jones now has 9 on the backdoor lay-in. 48-47 Cardinals. Scooter out high. Left elbow. A little floater with the right hand. Good. Scooter from 10 feet, left side of the key. He has 8. Grizzly lead back to 1, 49-48. On the right side, Price into the middle, catch by Jones, goes up, shot partially blocked. Late, yeah, and a foul on Trey Breland. It was a late whistle. It wasn't a foul.
No. No, it was not.
Third foul on Trey. So he has 3, Martavion has 3, and Martavion will be coming back in pretty soon, you'd think. Free throw by Keontae Jones is good. Keontae would be Hannibal Lecter's favorite player. Nice Keontae. Here's the next free throw, good. Just wanted to see if Cody was paying attention. Yeah, 50-49. As Jones makes a pair, back to a 1-point game. Scooter out high, right side. Breland posts up, steps up, 17-foot shot, no good. Pulling it off is the guard, Terry and Murdoch. Up the right side for the Cardinals. Y'all stop the ball, pulls up, dishes inside Stone, lays it up and good. That's good basketball right there.
That was really good basketball, and it's good timeout by Coach Fay. But at the other end, that shot that the Grizzlies got, that look, they need those. You need to make those. That will soften up that tough zone that Mineral Area has been throwing at the Grizzlies. You've got to cash in on it.
30-second timeout on the floor. 16:09 to play in the second half. Number 2, Mineral Area 52. The Grizzlies 49. 3-point game. Back in 30 seconds on KDY.
How far would you have to travel to stay at the best hotel in the world? When it comes to Holiday Inn Express and Suites locations, the answer is West Plains. This past year, West Plains Holiday Inn Express and Suites received the top rating in customer satisfaction in the world. The top flight staff provides the best customer service possible. The hotel facilities are second to none. Enjoy a wonderful breakfast, go for a swim, work out in the gym. They offer meeting rooms too. For reservations, call 257-3000. Stay at the best. Holiday Inn Express and Suites in West Plains. They're there, so you can be too.
Now, more Grizzly basketball action on Hot Country KDY.
Back at the Civic Center, 52-49 at the timeout. I was looking back to see what Sebian Dillard had done recently. He had one game where he had a really solid game. I'll have to go back and find that here in a little bit. But he is having a solid game tonight. 3-point game, 1-possession game, and it's Grizzly basketball going left to right in the white. Scooter out high, playing the point with Martavion on the bench. Sebian on the wing with a three. No good. This time it comes off short. And J.P. Price with the rebound for the Cardinals. Now every time he shoots it, you expect it to go in pretty much. J.P. Robinson off the bench at the point now for the Mineral Area Cardinals. Elbow, Jones, right corner, open. Leons with a three, and it's a brick. Ball comes off on the deck, picked up by Breland. Grizzlies come back on the run 3-on-3, way up the floor. Here's a shot for a three, no good. Foul on the play on Robinson as Ed Hussein drew the foul, and he'll shoot three and Gary a chance to tie the game up.
Yes, but, you know, the thing that gets is how quick Mineral Area was able to close that off.
That's one of the biggest differences in high school and these college teams, as Ed shoots the first try, good, is you think you're wide open, you pull up to shoot, and these kids can really cover a lot of ground and close out on those shooters. Second try is good. 2 out of 2 for Ed. He'll get another try. Roy Eves comes in for the Grizzlies for Trey Breland. One-point game, 15:30 to go in the half for the tie. Good. Ed Hussein with a hat trick. And he now has 8 points tonight. Tie game at 52. Right point, J.P. Price. Left point, Deontay Jones. They look inside. They have a lot of movement around the basket. Left corner, Robinson beats his guy. Double team cut off. Lob over the top. Martavion Jones in the game for the Grizzlies. Here's a three. No good. Rebound. Martavion has it. A chance to take the lead here. Grizzlies have led by 1. Scooter with a three in the lead. Good. Scooter from the right wing. Let it rain. 3-point lead for the Grizzlies. 55-52. People getting fired up now. On the right side, Price. To the corner, Robinson. Down low, Leon's post deep inside, knocked away. And the ball out of bounds, and a foul's going to be called. That's either on Martavion, and it is. He just got his 4th foul. And they're just going to leave him out there.
Yeah, I would.
So 4th foul on Martavion Jones. And Coach Jared Fay is going to roll the dice and leave him in the game. Free throw is good by Malavi Leons. He has 16. First point he has scored in a while. 55-53. Missouri State. Next try is no good. Rebound comes off and is taken by Sebian Dillard. Scooter out high. Dribbles to the left wing. Way out for a three. Rims off. And the rebound taken down by Leon.
Forced that a little bit.
Leon's down the lane all the way. Right hand reverse layup is good. There you are. Right there.
Yeah. That's next level play right there.
Long and lean and can run the floor and finish. 55 all. Martavion out high. Crossover. Gets in the lane. Left-hand layup. Block. Oh, it bounced off Martavion out of bounds. And again, there's Malavi Leons with a good defensive play. And it goes back to the Cardinals.
Yeah, you'll hear that young man's name next year on Saturdays for sure.
Grizzlies back to the zone. Tie game 55. 14:05 to go. On the baseline. Leon down the lane. That's a charge. Scooter Williams set up, saw him coming, and drew the charge from Leon. That'll be his 2nd foul. Oh, 3rd foul, I'm sorry. Gary said earlier he had 2 on the bench, and you were correctamundo. So that's his 3rd, and he stays in there. 55 all. In the front court. Scooter now outside left wing. Splits the D all the way in. Lost it on the way up. Out of bounds. Off of Scooter. Turnover Grizzlies. There's a case, Gary, where we didn't run any offense.
That's 3 times in a row, really.
So the turnover gives it back to the Cardinals. First turnover of the half on the Grizzlies. Robinson, inside, outside, to Murdix with an up fake. Up and under shot, good. Good play. Terry and Murdix got to the rim, has 7, and they retake the lead, 57-55. At the point, Scooter Williams. On the right side, Trey Breland. Breland's going to pull up and shoot. No good. He got fouled on the play. Question is, was it a 2 or a 3? Either way, Trey Breland will be at the free throw line.
Yeah, and again, the Grizzlies not rushing their offense a little bit, not really getting very many good looks.
Kevin Stone with the foul on the shot. It'll be 2 shots. And Trey Breland, 3 out of 3 from the line. Goes to the line for the Grizzlies, trying to tie the game with 2 here. First try is good. Boy, the Grizzlies tonight from the free throw line, 19 out of 22.
How many turnovers?
6. Mineral Area has 11. Next free throw is good. More time. You just want to be there at the end. Give yourself a shot at the end of the game. Be close enough that you can do something and maybe sneak out of here with one. Grizzlies are tied at 57. A moving screen. That's got to be a moving screen, but it's going to be called a holding foul against the Grizzlies. Am I wrong about that? It really looks like a moving screen.
Yeah. He stepped through it.
Trey Breland with his 4th foul. And that really hurts you on the boards. He has to go out. So now Trey Breland has 4. Martavion Jones has 4. Martavion's back on the bench, and Trey Breland to the bench. Nico Hill back in the ball game. Roy Easy's in the ball game. In the right corner, Stone to the right baseline. They look for the cutter, not open. Back on the right point. 3 for Stone, good.
Good ball movement. They got it inside, kicked it back out, went back inside, and was able to get a good look at 3.
Isaiah Wilson at the point in the game for the Grizzlies, the freshman. High screen, dribbles over, picks up the dribble, hands it to Scooter. 13 on the shot clock. Bounce pass out to the point. They're really getting pushed out of their offense. Tie up, Grizzly basketball. And there will be, I don't know if we'll get 20 on the shot clock. But that time, Gary, Mineral Area's defense really pushed the Grizzlies away from the basket.
Yeah, right. Mineral Area is really kind of cranking up their defense to slow down the Missouri State, but Missouri State's been kind of doing them a favor by rushing their shots and not, get it inside.
Since it's an alternating possession on the tie-up, I'm surprised the Grizzlies didn't get at least 20 seconds on the shot clock here.
They're resetting it. Well, maybe not. 8 seconds.
8 seconds is all they have. Inbound play, Martavion slapped away, and that's a foul on Murdoch. Well, that's a bad foul.
Got bailed out right there.
Martavion was 40 feet from the basket, and that's just a bad foul. That gives the Grizzlies a fresh shot clock at 20 now. Martavion, left baseline, cut off. Spins, faces, shoots, and no good. Rebound, though, Roy Easy. Lost it out of bounds off his leg. Ooh. We got away with one there unless they changed the call.
It was either going to be that or a foul.
I was halfway expecting a foul to be called on that, but the ball, to me, looked obviously like it went off Roy Easy. But it's Grizzly basketball now with Scooter Williams back in.
I think the Mineral Area caught a break. That should have been a foul, and the Grizzlies at the line shooting 1-on-1.
60-57. Grizzly ball down 3. Nico wide open for a 3 look in the corner. Good. Nico Hill.
And a foul. No, got some moisture on the floor.
Nico put a move on somebody, and they went crashing to the floor. He just stepped back and just nailed it from the right side. That ties it up again, Gary. 60 all with 12:16 to go.
Well, said it early, where talking about the first 5 minutes of the half, you just want to stay there. Those first, weather the storm, and that can put you where you're at here at this point in the game.
It's really, basketball is a funny game. Last night, Mineral area dominated, won by 25 here tonight. We're tied at 60, 12 minutes to go in the game. You don't know from night to night. Keontae Jones to the right point. Leon's to the right point. To the baseline, hangs, shoots up and good. He got by Scooter Williams, and Murdoch is penetrating more. He has 6.5. Right side, Dillard for a three. Good! Darian Dillard. Peel back that shirt. He may have an S on his chest. 63-62, the Grizzlies by 1. How about this kid? 18 points off the bench. Left corner, Leon's wide open with a three. Won't fall. It comes off. Kicked outside to Stone at the free throw line. Leon's down at the point. New shot clock. Alley-oop and the lay-in by Keontae Jones on the backside. He has 13. 1 point lead for the Cardinals, 64-63. Scooter drives in, goes up, blocked by Leon's, out of bounds, stays with the Grizzlies with 24 on this possession. Boy, Leon's, he can get up. He gets off. Well, he's good at both ends. He's really a good player. And good big players are pretty rare and hard to find. But he is pretty special. Nico in the left corner to Scooter. Lob across court, Sebian Dillard. Sebian dribbles out, steps back, shoots a three. Good game! How about this boy? How about him? He created that off the dribble to get that shot. This kid is something off the bench for the Grizzlies. 66-64, 2-point Grizzly lead, their biggest lead of the game. Curling over the top. Back pass to the baseline. Trapped is Jones. Feeds it back. Ball knocked away and stolen. The Grizzlies get the turnover. Here comes Scooter back from left to right. Up by 2. To the point. Ball fumbled out of the hands of Dillard. Picked up by Stone. Gives it back to Murdoch. He's going to take it in. Leans in, shoots, and scores. Tie game at 66.
And technical.
Nico Hill, somebody said something.
Well, it was a walk, and he got away with the walk. And Nico, I think,
officiated
that, yeah.
So a technical foul on Nico Hill, and that'll be his, let's see.
He walked.
He walked. A technical and a personal, so tied at 66. Yeah, he did walk. Here's the free throw, and the first try is no good.
Karma, there it is.
Murdoch misses. And he'll get one more. 10:21 to play in the ball game. Tie game 66. Terrion Murdoch at the line for the Cardinals, and his second try good. J.P. Price in for the Cardinals at a guard. Someone's got to come out. Kevin Stone will come out of the ball game for the Cardinals. I didn't see that score you were showing me a moment ago on the volleyball team.
They lost their first set and won their next 3.
In the front court.
But I can't.
High post, Cora to the point, back to Cora. In the lane, trapped, and the ball stolen away by Keontae Jones. They'll bring it up the floor by 1. They lead. J.P. Price. Right point, Price. Left point, left wing. Robinson with it. Back to Price out front. Ball fake, put it on the deck. He mile walk. Now Robinson at the double dribble. And now Leon's at the point. Crosses over. Cut off by Roy Easy. Good defense. Now to the baseline. Cut off by Dillard. Wraparound pass on the baseline. Murdoch gets in. Up and under. No good. Foul on the play. Boy, good defense for 28 seconds. Grizzlies beat Mineral Area the last 3 sets. So congratulations, Lady Grizzlies. On to district competition against Indian Hills. 9:33 to go and a timeout. with a score. The Grizzlies trailing Mineral Area 67-66 back in a minute on KDY.
I've spent 20 years in the same job and decided it was time for a change. I wanted to return to school to build upon what I'd started right out of high school.
Missouri State University West Plains offers opportunities for everyone, wherever you are in life.
Missouri State West Plains offers me the flexibility I need at 40 years old to work, be with my family, and complete my degree program close to home.
The education you need for the life you want is waiting for you at Missouri State University West Plains. New beginnings and endless possibilities.
Ozarks Healthcare Pain Management is here to help patients who have chronic pain. Dr. Ross Andreasen, Dr. Ryan Roberts, and Carol Macy are expert pain specialists. They will review test results to determine the best treatment of any chronic pain issues. Ozarks Healthcare Pain Management Clinic, located in West Plains at 3000 Independence Square. Call 417-256-1761. Find out more at ozarkshealthcare.com. Ozarks Healthcare Pain Management, where they are focused on your health.
It's back to the court for more Grizzly basketball on KDY.
9:33 to play the ball game. Grizzlies trail Mineral Area 67-66. We only scored 48 points last night. We have 66 right now with half the second half to go. Free throw by Murdix is good. That makes it a 2-point game, 68-66. Nico back in for Muhammad Cora. Grizzlies have foul problems. Trey Breland with 4. Martavion Jones has 4. Both on the bench. Next free throw is good. 69-66. Right corner, Ed Hussein with a catch. Back out to Scooter. And a whistle, an offensive foul on Roy Easy. Wrestling with Malavi Leons in the lane.
Yeah, you did not want that. You wanted a good offensive possession and just get a bucket, not a turnover.
8 turnovers for the Grizzlies tonight, 12 for the Cardinals, who bring it up with a 3-point lead. Leons to the right corner. J.P. Robinson at the point, right wing. Mineral Area has really not looked to shoot the perimeter shot that much tonight. Leon beats the guy on the baseline, up and under. Hit the rim on the shot, but a foul's going to be called on the play.
Oh, there's
a technical foul on Malavi Leons for bouncing the ball high off the floor. Jonathan Huskerson, the outside official, ain't going to put up with that. And since they called a technical on the Grizzlies a while ago, there's a chance to even it up. So on Malavi Leons, that is his 4th foul. That is big. With 9:07 to go. So the officials decide what we're going to do here. We're going to walk to the Grizzly end and shoot the technical. Ed Hussein, who has been Cody Sanders-like at the free throw line tonight. He's 5 out of 5. First free throw is good. Boy, Ed's got that stroke tonight at the line. And another. It's good.
1-point ball game. But now Mineral Area will shoot.
And I'll tell you what, Leons has to stay in the game because he was the guy fouled, so he'll shoot 2.
Go right at him at the other end.
Absolutely.
Go right at him. Take it, get it to Scooter, get the ball, spread the floor, get it to Scooter, and go right at him inside.
Or Sevian Dillard. Here's the free throw first. It is good by Malavi Leons. He has 19. That's his average. 70-68. Back to a 2-point game. Second try is good.
Now he comes out.
They get him out of there, and he'll be out for a few minutes. Now you got to take advantage of the fact that he's not in the ball game. He comes out, and they'll go a little smaller here. They'll put Musamina in the game at a guard. They'll run basically 4 guards. Scooter Williams up high. Left side, Nico. Hands it back to Sebian. Pressure on him from Robinson. Foul away from the ball. That'll be on Manu Masamina on a holding foul. That's his first. 71-68. Mineral Area with 8:52 to go. And it's bonus time. Both teams are over the limit. That's the 8th team foul on the Cardinals. Isaiah Wilson will check in for Ed Hussein for the Grizzlies. Roy Easy at the line. First try, good. First point for Roy tonight. 71-69, 2-point game. 8:52 to go. And the next try, way short. Rebound comes off to J.P. Price, and the Cardinals come back with a 2-point lead. Robinson up high. Grizzlies in the zone. Leon's out of the ball game. So that helps. At the right point, bounce pass, high post. Now right wing. Robinson with a three. Good. First field goal and a 5-point game now, 74-69. Scooter Williams at the point, over a screen. Now goes back to his left. Nico Hill, lob pass in. Roy Easy with a tough catch. Bounce outside the Scooter, 10 on the shot clock. He goes left baseline. Keeps the dribble outside to Roy. Going to have to hurry. Scooter with 4. Scooter leans in, shoots one at the horn, didn't hit the rim. Shot clock violation. Again, a really poor job of executing that time on the offensive end for the Grizzlies. Dillard never touched it. Now, in some cases, you say, well, that was because of the defense. We never really tried to reverse the ball or move it back to the other corner or anything.
Dillard's had the hot hand. I think you would want him to at least touch it.
Roy Easy goes out as the Grizzlies trail by 5. And this is a really key point in the game. It's a 5-point game right now. The Grizzlies really need to stop and tighten this thing back up again and stay within reach. 2-possession game right now. Right side to the point, Robinson. Right wing, Price with a 3, no good. Rims off part of the corner, chased down by Murdix. Boy, he is active. He is all over the floor. Shot clock resets at 20. Price on the baseline, cut off. Back outside, fake across. Robinson, another 3, no good. Rebound comes off. Nico Hill has it. Martavion Jones back in the game for the Grizzlies with Trey Breland. Trey gets it over. Sevian Dillard penetrates, kicks it across, tipped out of bounds by the Cardinals. Stays with the Grizzlies, 19 on the shot clock, and Ed Hussein will come in for Sevian Dillard.
Grizzlies have a chance here to set something up and get a really good look.
Inbound play. Far side. Ed steps over, kicks it over, now at the point. Scooter Williams, 14 on the shot clock. Boy, they're denying the ball to Ed Hussein over there. Martavion crosses over, splits D, drives, kicks it far side. Ed wide open for a 3, no good. Rebound long. It's going to be taken by Ed Hussein. Good hustle by Trey Breland. Scooter with a 3, way off the mark, and that's a travel violation, or a foul is going to be called on the rebound. That could be on Nico Hill for a push.
Another forced shot right there by the Grizzlies.
Ooh, that foul is going to be instead on
it's against the mineral area.
His 3rd foul. So the Grizzlies keep it. That is a really big break, especially if the Grizzlies can score here. Inbound play on the backside, nothing open. Curling over the top, nothing open. Lob it out front, and Nico with a good catch and a good play to Breland. Dribbled in, lost the ball. Tapped away by Price, stole it. Back the other way. Price will take it in, stop. Hangs, shoots off the back iron, and good. That is a 2 off a turnover right there. Price has 4. Now Scooter drives the baseline, goes up, got fouled, shoots 2 with 6:33 to play, down 7. Scooter tonight has 11 points. Yeah, he's been scoring in the high 20s in a lot of games recently, but tell you what, his hands are full with Keontae Jones guarding him tonight and last night. He's got 11 points tonight. He had 13 last night. So Scooter at the line, big free throws, and the first try here is good. And Leons will come back in, the 6'7" kid for Mineral area. Kevin Stone, 6'5", he comes in. They've got good overall length. Not a real big team, but they've got good overall size and are athletic. Next try is no good. Rebound comes off to J.P. Price. 76-70, Cardinals with 6.5 to go. Stone in the right corner. Let's see if they try to get the ball to Leons here. On the baseline, Murdoch's cut off, shoots a hanger, no good. Tipped long and picked up by Price at the elbow. Inside, outside, left corner, Murdoch will drive in, shoots a hanger, no good. Got it back, shoots, no good. And a blocking foul will be the call on the Grizzlies on Nico Hill.
Starting to slip away a little bit, Harlan.
You know, one thing that kind of noticed in recent games, especially, we played so many games this month, and late in games, we get a little weary. And right now, it's 76-70, and we saw that, we've seen that happen a couple of times here in the last couple of weeks. But we'll stop the game and clean up the floor where Nico was laying in the prone position. So Nico Hill picks up his third foul. And it'll be 2 shots from here on everything except player control. Both teams in the double bonus. 76-70. Maybe the Grizzlies can get Ed Hussein open down here at the offensive end. And that would perk things up. The free throw by Murdoch is good. Sevian Dillard is in for Trey Breland with 6:11 to play, 77-70. Lamont Doherty will check in for the Cardinals. The big kid off the bench. Next one rims off, no good. And what? Somebody left the lane too early?
Yeah, Jones.
So he'll get another try. 77-70. Second attempt here is good. 78-70. We've hit a drought here. Need a basket bad. Artavion steps through. Nico at the point. Right corner pass deflected by Jones. Tipped out of bounds by the Cardinals. He'll stay with the Grizzlies. 20 on the shot clock.
Mineral Area's jumping the Grizzlies out top, out at the volleyball line. Grizzlies not had much success, getting out of that pressure that Mineral Area's been applying.
Artavion airball put back is good by Nico Hill. Right place at the right time, and that was really a big bucket. Grizzlies cut it back to 6.
They need to stop.
Out front, left side, Stone. To the point, to the right wing, J.P. Price. Grizzlies in the zone. Boy, watch out back door because they're opening up back there for something on maybe a lob from the wing. Left corner, Murdoch. He got away with a little shuffle. Back out to the right point, Stone, right corner. J.P. Price. He'll work it in, leans in, shoot. Charge. So good charge. Nico Hill drew the charge. Big play right there. Turnover gives it back to the Grizzlies. Down by 6. 5:22 to go.
Well, they got their stop. Now cash in.
If you score here, especially if you get a 3 here, you're right back in it. You're 1 possession down against number 2 in the nation with 5:22 to go. You just got to be there at the end. Give yourself a chance at the end of the ball game against really good teams. And this is I don't think there's much doubt this is the best team the Grizzlies have played this year. Link year prep was awfully good, but these guys are number 2 in the country. Here we go, back to play. Down 6, Grizzly ball to our right. High screen from Artavion. Splits to D. Kicks it inside, outside. Scooter curls over the top. Right-hand shot blocked away. Good defense by Doherty. Back come the Cardinals on the fly. Losing the basketball. Ball on the deck. Picked up by Scooter, and he'll be fouled in the backcourt, and he'll shoot 2.
The thing with Mineral Area is, they can just jump. They can really get up in the air, and they're making it so hard for the Grizzlies to get any decent looks at the rim.
And in order to do that, you may have to decide to try and push the ball a little bit more before they set up their half-court defense.
Mm-hmm.
You're playing with dynamite there when you do that, but that may be about your only option. Meanwhile, second foul on Kevin Stone for the Mineral Area Cardinals, and that puts Scooter Williams on the free throw line for the Grizzlies. The Grizzlies tonight from the line have been pretty good. Scooter is 5 out of 8. Free throw here is no good. Leon's back in for Doherty. 78-72 Cardinals. Nico goes out for Roy Easy. Robinson in for Price for the Cardinals.
They're starting 5, right? Out there now.
Except for Robinson, who just came in the game. Next free throw is good. Scooter cuts it to 5, 78-73. Jared Fay on the prowl on the Grizzly sideline. Out the point. Robinson left wing to Leon. They're really watching. Leon's on the back side over here in the left corner. Right corner pass now. Burdick spins, baseline, gets cut off. Far side, Stone with a 3. Big shot, and it won't go. Look at Scooter elevate, get the rebound, and gets it over. Oh, that is just not a good call.
Yeah, that's not, yeah.
The outside official called that after Scooter came down with it and got the ball, got rid of the basketball. Boy, that hurts. And it wasn't just us that thought that.
Yeah, I was fixing to say, the crowd doesn't like it neither.
Inbound play underneath Robinson. Out to the point to Murdix. Left corner wide open. J.P. Robinson with a 3 and good. Boy, how big a play is that?
Yeah, that's the one difference I've really noticed. Mineral Area has been able to get better looks out in the perimeter than the Grizzlies have in this contest.
Cardinals have hurt them inside in the paint, so they have to pack it. And so the 3 opens up an 8-point lead, 81-73. Here's Ed Hussein, thought about it, now gets it over to the right corner. Scooter's got a 3. That's way off the mark. And the ball comes off to Leon. And now the Cardinals could go back up by double digits with 4 minutes to go. Robinson left wing, he'll shoot another 3. That's no good. Rebound goes long to the corner and picked up by the Cardinals.
Now they're going to run a little time.
At the point, Robinson with 10 on the shot clock. Stone back to Robinson out front, right wing pass. Bouncing in, now back outside, wide open. Stone with a 3, and it's in and out. Rebound, Leon gets it, puts it up and in. And a timeout called by the Cardinals. And I know both teams played last night. I understand that. But, boy, the Grizzlies sure are starting to look tired again at the end of the game.
Yeah, they are, and the Cardinals are looking a little bit fresher, and now they've got momentum.
83-73, 3:29 to play. And a timeout on the floor. The Grizzly volleyball team won the region tournament, beat Mineral Area, and so they were already going to the district competition, but as we said a little while ago, I fully expected to see they would play Iowa Western, but instead it'll be Indian Hills. And I know the Grizzlies have played Indian Hills already this season, but not sure how that went. Arkansas, a 3 seed in the NCAA tournament, beat Oral Roberts, 15 seed, 72-70. Boy, the Hogs are sliding by the skin of their teeth, aren't they?
Yes, they are. And the Missouri State Lady Bears, Harlan, they play Stanford, the number 1 overall seed in the NCAA women's tournament, tomorrow at 2 o'clock.
That'll be something to see. 3:29 to go. You're down by 10, which essentially is 4 possessions. So you got to figure something out here at the offensive end. And Gary's been tough doing that tonight. Tough to find openings, and the Grizzlies have it. Martavion Jones, Trey Vreeland, Scooter Williams, Stevian Dillard, and Nico Hill. Over the timeline now, Trey. Far side pass knocked away by Stone out of bounds.
Yeah, the Mineral Area right now, they're just a step quicker.
Inbound play from right of the basket. A little rain in the area tonight. Bad pass stolen and picked up by the Cardinals. No one came to the basketball. Waited for the ball to get to them, and it never did. Pass inside. Keontae Jones bumped inside, outside. Robinson, another three, and it's good.
They're getting good looks at the three shot.
It's a 13-point game with under 3 minutes to play. Breland crossover to the right corner. Scooter has it. Into the middle. Sevian Diller turns, faces, shoots, missed it. That should have been a foul on Stone for moving Nico Hill out underneath, but Robinson comes back. Right side, right point. 2:30 to go, down 13. And this was a tight game up till about 6 minutes to go. But slowly but surely, the Cardinals have got control now. And on offense with 6. Murdoch's baseline. Pump fake, cross-court pass is stolen by Trey Breland. Up the floor to Scooter. Down the lane all the way. Puts it up off the board, no good. And this one is just about over. 2 minutes to play. Doherty out front. Cardinals are going to finish undefeated in the regular season. And that's important because if you get out of your region, you get in the national tournament. They use the national rankings to seed the tournament. So that's a big deal. J.P. Robinson, front court. 4 on the shot clock. He's going to step back, shoot another 3. There it is. Back iron, no good. And the rebound to Trey Breland. 1:35 to go. Playing out the string here. Breland shoots a 3 from the point. Good. 10-point game, 86-76. And a timeout. It will be a full timeout. Back in 60 seconds on KDY.
I chose Missouri State University West Plains because I was able to get a quality education by having more one-on-one time with my professors.
Missouri State University West Plains offers opportunities for everyone, wherever you are in life.
I experienced so many amazing opportunities for travel, involvement, leadership, and growth. I couldn't have made a better decision for my first 2 years of college.
The education you need for the life you want is waiting for you at Missouri State University West Plains. New beginnings and endless possibilities. How far would you have to travel to stay at the best hotel in the world? When it comes to Holiday Inn Express and Suites locations, the answer is West Plains. This past year, West Plains Holiday Inn Express and Suites received the top rating in customer satisfaction in the world. The top flight staff provides the best customer service possible. The hotel facilities are second to none. Enjoy a wonderful breakfast. Go for a swim. Work out in the gym. They offer meeting rooms too. For reservations, call 257-3000. Stay at the best. Holiday Inn Express and Suites in West Plains. They're there, so you can be too.
The Grizzlies play here on Hot Country KDY.
Backcourt, Mineral area basketball. They'll call timeout because they can't get the ball inbounds. With 1:29 to go, 10-point game. And so both teams will go back to the bench. It'll be a 30-second timeout. So this win by the volleyball team means that MSU West Plains will play at Indian Hills. And if they win that, then they will be in the national tournament here at the Civic Center.
I'm not sure what seed. Did they seed?
Well, you get seeded, if I understand correctly. You'll be seeded according to your record. And the Grizzlies have a very good record.
So they should have a really good seed. That's, yeah.
I believe this made them 15-5 on the year. No? Yeah, that's right. Long up the floor, breaking the press. Jones gets it. And a foul on Martavion Jones, who just fouled out of the ball game with 2 points. Ed Hussein will come in. So the Grizzlies right now with Ed Hussein, Sebian Diller, Trey Breland, Scooter Williams, and Nico Hill. Bryce will be at the free throw line. He has 4 points tonight. 86-76, free throw good. 87-76 with 1:23 left. Our next broadcast will be at 5 o'clock next Friday night from Mineral Area. Grizzlies and Moberly in the semifinal round of the region tournament. Next one, no good. Scooter with it. Trey Breland lost the ball, turns it over, and here they go the other way. Long up the floor to Price, up and under. Layup, no good. Tipped out of bounds by the Cardinals. Grizzly ball with 1:10 to go. High post, pass inside, stolen. They overplay everything. I mean, they pressure you and they overplay. And if you stand flat-footed, they're going to steal the ball. Turnover on the Grizzlies is their 14th of the game, and a foul is called to stop the clock. Third foul on Scooter Williams. Scooter has 13 points tonight. He had 13 last night. But Sevian Dillard has 23 for the Grizzlies. That's pretty good for a walk-on. Free throw no good by Malavi Leons. He's leading all scorers, isn't he? He is. Sevian Dillard is the leading scorer in the game, I think. Leons is right there, too. Next free throw is good. Let's see what Leons has done here in the second half. 2, 4, 6, 8. Malavi Leons and Sevian Dillard are tied with 23 points. Here's Breland. Banks one in from way out on the right wing. Got to shoot it quick. 88-79. 43 seconds to go. And a foul on a reach-in to stop the clock by the Grizzlies. Sevian Dillard will be called for his second foul. So the Grizzlies will watch the Cardinals shoot more free throws here, and Terrian Murdix will be at the line. He's got a bunch of them tonight. He's made his last 5 in a row. And this one is good. Make it 6. He only had 3 points in the first half. He's got 12 in the second, 13 in the second. Next free throw is good. 90-79. Sevian with a .3 air ball out of bounds, and it goes back over to the Cardinals. 34 on the game clock, 30 on the shot clock. That was at the volleyball line. That was a long 3. So we play out the string here. Luke Stregg, the head coach of Mineral Area, says hold it, no shot. Shot clock will expire with 3 on the game clock here, but they're just going to hold it. Luke Stregg again saying, don't shoot, don't shoot. We'll get a shot clock violation here with about 4 to go on the game clock. Well, the turnover thing's a wash. 16 for the Cardinals, 14 for the Grizzlies. Inbound plays, Scooter with 3. Let's see if he pops one from about 35. He does. It's so good. That's the ball game. Final score, the Grizzlies lose to Mineral Area. Final of 90-79. Gave it a pretty good go most of the ball game, but again, I just ran out of gas. Kind of ran out of gas at the end. We'll talk to Jared Fay here on our postgame coming up in a minute on Hot Country KDY.
Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we have it all for you.
This is Mark at Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply. Right now we have the Yard Max 25-ton full beam log splitters. This is a heavy-duty, high-powered log splitter built tough and ready to handle all your wood cutting jobs. Get yours now at Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply for only $9.99. Stop in or go online to HirschEquipment.com.
Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we're more than a farm store.
How far would you have to travel to stay at the best hotel in the world? When it comes to Holiday Inn Express and Suites locations, the answer is West Plains. This past year, West Plains Holiday Inn Express and Suites received the top rating in customer satisfaction in the world. The top flight staff provides the best customer service possible. The hotel facilities are second to none. Enjoy a wonderful breakfast, go for a swim, work out in the gym. They offer meeting rooms too. For reservations, call 257-3000. Stay at the best. Holiday Inn Express and Suites in West Plains. They're there so you can be too.
College basketball action with the Grizzlies continues now on Hot Country KDY.
90-79 is the final score in the game. Mineral Area finishes the regular season perfect, 20-0 and 10-0 in the region. This was a 5-point game at the half. Grizzlies had a 3-point lead at 1 point early in the second half. But one thing about it, this game was completely different than the game last night. Basketball is a funny game. What was the difference between last night's game and this game?
Well, we played a little bit more energy. We hit some shots. I think we were, the guys wanted to go down fighting tonight, and they battled, and we made a good game of it.
I thought that defensively, that kind of held you in the ball. You got off to a 9-0 hole, and usually against a team as good as Mineral Area, that can be death. But then you outscored them 18-13 from that point on, got back in the basketball game, and your defense was really pretty good.
It was, and you're right. When they got up 9-0, I was expecting them to go into a stall offense or something. Getting down 9 points to Mineral is tough, but our guys did. I said no matter what, let's just keep playing hard, let's keep battling. Had a lot of things not go our way tonight, and I think to beat Mineral Area, we need to have all the breaks we can. We got in foul trouble, certain things, but I am proud of the effort.
Really good job. I wrote down when Martavion went out of the basketball game with 3 fouls in the first half. It was 27-22. You held your ground. You were just down 5 at halftime.
Yeah, Scooter did a great job playing the point. So what's nice about having Scooter is he can play 1 through 5, and I thought he did a good job there of getting us in the offense and moving things around. At the same time, we need Tay. We need him out there and give that little burst that he has and help take a little bit of pressure off Scooter. But Scooter did a great job.
Well, the basketball season has lots of little mini stories that develop as you go through the year, and you never know what's going to happen from the beginning to the end. And one of the best stories here, very late in the season, but it has occurred where we've had a kid that was a walk-on your basketball team. You had a lot of people hurt. You needed bodies. He got out there and had a chance to do something. And tonight, his best performance yet, Sevian Dillard from Lexington, Kentucky, who started out as a walk-on. He's not now. He had 23 points, and you've got to really be happy for someone like that.
I am. He's such a good kid. He's come a long ways. He's grown up a lot. But when he wasn't playing, he just had the right attitude. He kept working, got his opportunity. And you're right. We signed him to a letter of intent for next year, and he's definitely earned it, and he'll be a good player for us.
Well, you get a week to rest, and that's not a bad thing, is it?
Yeah, I think we won't know what to do with that. We really do need some practice time, and that's been the tough thing in the last couple of weeks is really haven't been able to have practices. We've had walkthroughs, and that's okay. I think we learned a lot from these games, but we need to get some good practice time and kind of get back to the drawing board on some things.
That's something people probably don't even think about is your amount of practice time. In the last month, your practice time has not been very much, has it?
No. We went through a stretch where the guys were sick of practice because we had
Sure.
games canceled and postponed, and it seemed like all we were doing is practicing. Now I think they're probably excited to get back to practice, but it's a brand new season, and we're excited for this region tournament. We just need to get back to work this week.
Well, you can call me Little Gretchen Sunshine if you want, but I really feel next week when we go in that region tournament, and it's going to be Moberly. I just feel like if things kind of fall our way, we can not only play with, but I really think that we can beat Moberly with a little more rested team, maybe.
Yeah, we can. Moberly's really good. They shoot the ball really well, and that's the crazy thing about this league. Three Rivers is I'd still say on paper maybe the most talented team. So who knows? You never know. Come postseason, some guys are going to kind of rise to the occasion. Some guys are maybe going to get a little stage fright, but that'll be exciting to see.
Things change a little bit when it's down to win or go home, isn't it? It's a little different deal.
And we tried to approach that game with that same mindset tonight, just to prepare for that. We were trying to tell ourselves win or go home, our last home game. And more than anything, I just wanted the effort to be there, like this was our last game if we lost. And fortunately, it's not. But I do feel like our effort was good enough that the guys really did compete tonight.
Did we get a little tired at the end?
Yeah, we did. We have been. I think no matter how much rest I could have given guys during the game, so many bus trips in the last couple of weeks that I know I'm really tired and I haven't been playing, so I'm sure it does wear on the guys a little bit. But Mineral Area was probably a little tired too. They've had kind of a tough week, and you could see that they were struggling at times. But it was a good battle.
All right, thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Robin.
All right, Jared Fay, head coach of the Grizzlies. Really good ball game tonight. Fun to watch. Grizzlies were up by 3 early in the half. in the second half, but they ended up losing 90-79. And the leading scorer for the Grizzlies, who, as you just heard Coach Fay mention, started off as a walk-on, and he was given a scholarship this week, and for good reason. He's been really good off the bench. Sevian Dillard from Kentucky had 23, leading the Grizzlies. 18 points for Trey Breland, 13 for Scooter Williams, 10 points for Ed Hussein, 2 points for Martavion Jones. And normally, you're going to get another 12, 14 from him, but he was in foul trouble all night long. Roy Easy had 1, and Isaiah Wilson had 1. The Mineral Area Cardinals, led by their All-American player, Malavi Leons, he had 23 points, and he was very good. 18 for their point guard, Terrian Murdix, and 13 points for Keontae Jones, 11 each for Kevin Stone and J.P. Robinson. And Robinson made a couple of big threes in that second half that helped them separate and pull away. So, final score again, Grizzlies lose to Mineral Area 90-79. Back at it next Friday afternoon, 5 o'clock from the Seacrest Center at Park Hills, where the Grizzlies will take on the Moberly Greyhounds. Till then, thanks to Cody Sanders for the video tonight, Gary Lee helping out here on our broadcast, and also Nate Hudson in the studio. 90-79, Mineral Area wins it here at the Civic Center. I'm Harlan Hutchison saying good night from the Joe Paul Evans Arena.